tonight, and I have the pleasure of being the president of this group of outstanding women of Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Kappa Omega Omega Chapter, and a member of the board of directors for the Bakersfield Ivy Legacy Foundation. To the parents, friends, family members, honored guests, and of course, the graduates of the mighty and resilient class of 2020, welcome to our 41st Graduation Awards program. Yes, it is in virtual format due to COVID-19, but regardless of the format, our honored graduates' accomplishments deserve due recognition. In 1980, Kappa Omega Omega stood in the gap to fill a void that was lacking at the time in the Bakersfield community, which was the recognition of African American graduating students and providing an avenue to provide academic scholarship. The first ceremony included the students from the 6 high schools in existence at that time. To date, over $400,000 in scholarships have been awarded to hardworking and deserving students. Graduates, this may not have been the graduation you and your family long dreamed of with the unprecedented emergence of COVID-19 and the necessary precautions in place to ensure safety. But in spite of what's happening around us, we press on. We encourage you to continue stepping into greatness and academic excellence. On behalf of Kappa Omega Omega Chapter and the Bakersfield Ivy Legacy Foundation, we extend congratulations and pray for God's favor and blessing in all of your future endeavors. Ms. Harriet Edwards will come with a special prayer.
Good evening, class of 2020, parents, and those who are our community donors. Let us bow our heads and pray. We pray for our graduates today and lift them before you. We thank you so much for those we love and for the work you are continuing to do in their lives. They are a gift to us and to many others. And during this season of new beginnings, we ask that you would make their way clear. We ask that you would keep their footsteps firm and remind them that you are with them always. May they sense the freshness of your spirit over their lives in amazing ways. May they be strengthened, instilled with hope for the new road yet that you have in store for them. And today, again, we release our children straight into your tender care, oh God, because we know that's the best place they could ever be. We thank you in advance for all that you have in store from this day, for this year, and for the rest of our lives. We ask, oh God, that your wisdom and clear direction cover their lives, that you would give them understanding beyond their years. Thank you that your timing is perfect, and pray that you would direct their steps, that your plans for them would prosper them, that every place that you have determined for them to walk will be paved clear. We ask for you to open doors that need to be opened and close every door that would hinder your plan and purpose for their lives. We ask that you would raise up greatness in their lives, greatness in this generation, a generation willing to stand strong and true, passionate for you, oh God. We believe that you have designed them for purpose and good work, which you have planned and prepared them in advance to do. We thank you, oh God, that as they hearken unto your voice, that they will be the head and not the tail. They will be above only and not beneath, and they will come behind and no good thing. They will be blessed in the city, the blessed in the field, and that includes Bakersfield. We lift up their parents and their families to you, oh God. Cover them, protect them, keep them, and let them be a great testimony of who you are and all that you've done. Let them be mindful of the sacrifice that was Jesus made on the cross, that they were, so that they could be an example of God in the earth. We thank you, oh God, in Jesus' name, amen. At this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Diane McClanahan, who is the chairperson the Grad Awards program for Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Kappa Omega Omega Chapter.
My name is Diane McClanahan, and I want to first say to each of you how honored and blessed I feel to have this moment in time to formally acknowledge the amazing high school and junior high scholarship award recipients from the class of 2020. The decade began briefly with your hopes and future desires clearly outlined in your minds. With your future so visibly ahead, no one could have fathomed the roadblocks which interrupted the journey with those plans along the way. Because the world stage brought about a pause to what we've known as normal, you have had to readapt with the challenge of opening and operating in an outside of the box academic experience. Your hard work and success while managing your personal and life experiences, as well as navigating the unusual issues facing our world, makes it even more important to acknowledge your resilience and most honored and outstanding accomplishments. Your exceptional accomplishments and dedication to your academics will be part of history that each of you will be remembered for, and you will always be remembered as the amazing, outstanding, and courageous class of 2020. Congratulations. Alpha Kappa Alpha Book Scholarship Awards given to high school graduates are based on the following criteria: submission of a complete book scholarship application packet. Packet must include completed application, personal essay, 2 sealed letters of recommendation, and an official transcript. Successful review of the application packet for significant achievement in one or more areas, including grade point average, school leadership activities, community service participation, or athletic competition. There is also consideration of financial need. In order to receive their scholarship, the award recipient must complete the following: submission of proof of registration in 12 or more college units. Registration must be completed within the first semester after high school graduation. High school students nominated for a book scholarship must meet all the above criteria. In the event the student fails to meet any of the criteria for the award remains in the scholarship fund to be awarded in a subsequent year. 2020 Alpha Kappa Alpha and Bakersfield Ivy Legacy Foundation Scholarship Award presentation. And now to present the 2020 Scholarship Award sponsored by Alpha Kappa Alpha and the Bakersfield Ivy Legacy Foundation is Linda McKnight.
The Norma Board Memorial Award is given in honor of Norma Board, one of the founders of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. This award is given to the female student with the highest grade point average. This year's recipient of the Norma Board Memorial Award is Tony McCarthy of Stockdale High School, who has a 4.44 grade point average. Tony plans to major in biology. She will receive a $1,500 scholarship. The Scholarship Achievement Award is given to the male student with the highest grade point average. The 2020 recipient is Elijah Bunyard of South High School with a 4.418 GPA. Elijah plans to major in quantum physics. He too will receive an award in the amount of $1,500. The Dr. Karen Floyd Memorial Scholarship is given to the student on behalf of one of our beloved Kappa Omega Omega presidents, Dr. Karen Floyd, who was actively involved in the community. The student represents the highest level of achievement of 4.0 or above. This year's recipient is Yosef Salib of Independence High School. Yosef has a 4.391 GPA and plans to major in civil engineering. The Rochelle Butler Memorial Award is given on behalf of one of the chapter's presidents, Rochelle Butler, who worked in the field of nursing. Maya Wright of Highland High School is this year's recipient. Maya has a 4.269 GPA and plans to major in biology. She will receive a scholarship in the amount of $400. The Alaska Hunt Carter Memorial Award is given on behalf of one of the chapter's members, Alaska Hunt Carter, who served as an educator and assisted students toward academic excellence. This year's recipient is Hannah Grimes, Roseman High School. Hannah has a 4.268 GPA and plans on majoring in civil engineering. The Susanna Anderson Book Scholarship is given to the student on behalf of the charter president of Kappa Omega Omega, Susanna Anderson. This student represents the highest levels of achievement with a 4.0 and above. This year's recipient is Chase McLewis of East High School, who has a 4.208 GPA and plans to major in political science. Ms. Diane McCallahan will come with the AKA Book Scholarships.
Alpha Kappa Alpha Book Scholarship Awards will be awarded in the amount of $400 to the following students. Brianna Faye, Centennial High, with a 4.196 GPA, plans to major in secondary education. Ashley Patton, Centennial High, with a 4.122 GPA, plans to major in interior design. Maya Hooper, South High, with a 4.102 GPA, plans to major in psychology. Paris Kendall, Foothill High, with a 4.018 GPA, plans to major in psychology. Alexandra Roberts, Stockdale High, with a 4.0 GPA, with the major of psychology. Now the Alpha Kappa Alpha Book Awards, this individual will get $300. Nevaeh Linton, Highland High, with a 3.99 GPA, plans to major in biology. The Alpha Kappa Alpha Book Awards in the amount of $200 will go to the following students. Brooklyn Jackson, Stockdale High, with a 3.824 GPA, plans to major in nursing. Ariana Ayala, East High, with a 3.811 GPA, plans to major in biology. Noriel Ford, South High, with a 3.664 GPA, major is undecided. Nathan Boyd, West High, with a 3.640, plans to be an emergency medical technician. Kiera Nunez, Centennial High, with a 3.613 GPA, plans to major in psychology. Jordan Shell, Liberty High, with a 3.608 GPA, plans to major in bio-oceanography. Jalen Hudgens, Highland High, with a 3.573 GPA, plans to major in biology. Daniel Dotson, Highland High, with a 3.482 GPA, plans to major in nursing. Amira Turner, Bakersfield High School, with a 3.418 GPA, plans to major in business. Stephen Raguni, East High, with a 3.268 GPA, plans to major in child development. Kendriana Holmes, with a 3.267 GPA, plans to major in psychology. Jordan Williams, with a 3.266 GPA, plans to major in architectural engineer. Zakiah Brown, South High, with a 3.21 GPA plans to major in biology.
The Soros Child Scholarship is given to the sorority member's graduating student. This year's recipient is Jalen Hudgens of Highland High School with a 3.573 GPA. He plans to major in biology. Jalen is the son of Kalisha Hudgens. The AKA Target Scholarships are given to graduating seniors who have participated in one or more of Kappa Alpha Sorority's target programs. The 2020 #CAP recipient award goes to Chase McLewis, and the Ascend Target Award goes to Jalen Hudgens. Both students will receive scholarships in the amount of $250.
Miss Fashionetta Participant Scholarship. $200 will be given to each Miss Fashionetta participant that successfully completes the program. Michaela Banks from Bakersfield High School, Miss Fashionetta 2018 program participant. Talia Mosley, West High School, Miss Fashionetta 2020 program participant. The Miss Fashionetta Scholarship Awards are based on their efforts to gain support of the community through ad, sponsorship, and ticket sales. Michaela Banks from Bakersfield High will receive $474. Talia Mosley from West High will receive $4,543. Total giving from Alpha Kappa Alpha and Bakersfield Ivy Legacy Foundation is $15,517.
I will present the 2020 Alpha Kappa Alpha Community Donors Award. To make the presentation is Ms. Raquel Jones, President of the Bakersfield Ivy Legacy Foundation.
Good evening. I am Raquel Jones, President of the Bakersfield Ivy Legacy Foundation. I offer you special congratulations to the class of 2020. We are excited to take this moment to celebrate a major milestone in your life. Well done on all the lessons you have learned, those that have broadened your academic knowledge and strengthened your character and integrity. We stand with you and encourage you to stay curious and inquisitive and continue growing and learning and developing into the strong leaders that we so desperately need in our communities. As the philanthropic arm of the local chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha, the foundation is able to partner with individuals who want to support students with scholarships. These individuals donate scholarship funds to the foundation to give. The community donors ask that their scholarships be given to students who submitted a completed application to the chapter. Here are the 2020 community donors and scholarship nominees. The Pam Bauer Scholarship Award. $100 is given on behalf of Pam Bauer, former elementary teacher in the Bakersfield City School District and member of the Bakersfield City School District Board of Education. Mrs. Bauer is an avid supporter of students and their families. The 2020 Pam Bauer Scholarship Award goes to Stephen Raguni of East High School with a GPA of 3.268. The Gwendolyn Johnson Award. $250 is given on behalf of the family of Gwen Johnson, whose son Daryl Johnson continues the legacy of promoting excellence in education. Gwen Johnson is a retired principal from the Bakersfield City School District, and Daryl Johnson is the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources in the Panama Buena Vista Union School District. The 2020 Gwendolyn Johnson Award goes to Nevaeh Linton of Highland High School with a GPA of 3.955. The Dr. Will G. Kelly Award. $300 is given to each student in memory of Dr. Will G. Kelly. who was a graduate of Shafter High School. In 1963, he became only the second African American to finish the University of California at Berkeley School of Optometry. He served as president of the National Optometric Association and the California State Board of Optometry. Throughout his life, he was involved in the recruitment and training of minorities for education and career opportunities. His sister Ruby Kelly is the sponsor of this award. The 2020 Dr. Will G. Kelly Award goes to 6 students: Brianna Fay of Centennial High School with a GPA of 4.196, Ashley Patton of Centennial High School with a GPA of 4.122, Maya Hooper of South High School with a GPA of 4.102, Paris Kendall of Foothill High School with a GPA of 4.018, Alexandra Roberts of Stockdale High School with a 4.0 GPA, and Kiera Nunez of Centennial High School with a GPA of 3.613. The Brent and Diane McClanahan Scholarship Award. This $400 scholarship is given on behalf of Brent and Diane McClanahan to recognize a student who has excelled academically and whose performance as a school leader, athlete, and involvement in community service merits special recognition. Scripture for the student: "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Joshua 29:11. The 2020 Brent and Diane McClanahan Scholarship Award goes to Hannah Grimes of Rosamond High School with a GPA of 4.268. The McKnight Family Award. This $200 scholarship is given on behalf of the McKnight family. The McKnight Family Award is being given by Vernon and Linda McKnight in honor of their parents and grandparents. While their parents and grandparents could not obtain the education they desired, they instilled the importance of a college education to each progressive generation. The McKnight family continues that tradition by presenting a $200 book scholarship to a student who demonstrates leadership, commitment, and stewardship. The 2020 McKnight Family Award goes to Chase McLewis of East High School with a GPA of 4.208. The Louither Ward Community Service Award and the Arthur Ward Ethics Achievement Award. $200 is given to each student on behalf of Louither and Arthur Ward, who were hardworking individuals that cared about children in the community. They were longtime volunteers in the southeast area of Bakersfield. Daughter Fuchsia Ward, retired principal from the Kern High School District, established this memorial in her parents' honor. The 2020 Louither Ward Community Service Award goes to Noreel Ford of South High School with a GPA of 3.664. And the 2020 Arthur Ward Ethics Achievement Award goes to Daniel Dotson of Highland High School with a GPA of 3.482. Thank you, donors. Your support is encouraging to these students and their families and to our community. We welcome everyone interested in donating a scholarship to visit www.gradawards.org or text Legacy Giving to 44321 and give today. Now on to the community awards. We're delighted to announce the following awards that are sponsored by organizations and individuals who give their scholarship funds directly to the student. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated awards $400 to Sierra Buckner. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity was founded in 1906. And it is the first intercollegiate Greek letter fraternity established by African American men. The fraternity develops leaders, promotes brotherhood and academic excellence while providing service to the community. The local president is Clifford Manning, and the awards chairman is Larry Harris. The Dr. Joseph Anderson Memorial Scholarship awards $250 to Jordan Shell from Liberty High School and $250 to Talia Mosley of West High School. This award is given on behalf of Mrs. Susanna Anderson, wife of Joseph Anderson, MD, a charter member and president of Alpha Phi Alpha in Bakersfield. Dr. Anderson was one of the first African-American doctors in Kern County. He and his wife, Susanna, were avid supporters of the local YMCA, American Cancer Society, American Heart Association, Westchester Kiwanis, and the Bakersfield Philharmonic Symphony. Dr. Anderson was the international president of Kiwanis and president of the local chapter of the American Heart Association. The Lieutenant Paul Bradford Memorial Scholarship awards $200 to each of the following students: Nathan Boyd of West High, Tony McCarthy of Stockdale High, and Jalen Barnwell of East High School. This award is given on behalf of the Lieutenant Paul Bradford family. Lieutenant Bradford was the first Black lieutenant in the Bakersfield Police Department. Wanda Bradford, sorority member and retired Bakersfield City School District Director of Learning Support, established the memorial in her father's name. The Irma Carson Scholarship awards $150 to Tony McCarthy of Stockdale High School. This award is given by Irma Carson, who is Bakersfield's first African-American employee at City Hall, first Black woman police officer, homicide detective, and sergeant. She was elected to the Bakersfield City School District Board of Education and served as the first African-American woman elected to the City Council. She served as Bakersfield's vice mayor and established the Ebony Counseling Center. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, founded in January 1913 by 22 collegiate women at Howard University in Washington, D.C., Delta Sigma Theta is an organization of college-educated women who are committed to promote academic excellence and public service through programs in the local communities and the world. The local president is Lamika Ross. The 2020 Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Award recipients are Imu Igere Bello, Giselle Brumfield, Chidima Okedaike, Noreel Ford, Brooklyn Jackson, Nevaeh Linton, and Jordan Williams. The Reuben and Vera Ford Memorial Scholarship awards $500 to Jordan Shell of Liberty High School. Reuben and Vera Ford embodied the philosophy of family unity, work ethic, and living by one's own goals through public service. Reuben Ford's goals and discipline led him to his role as the first African-American postmaster of Fresno, California, and his retirement after 46 years of public service. This scholarship award is in keeping with Reuben and Vera Ford's philosophy of giving back to provide for and promote our future leaders. The Shirley Gordon Scholarship awards $250 to Alexandra Roberts of Stockdale High School. This scholarship is awarded to a student who has demonstrated academic excellence throughout their high school experience. Shirley Gordon is a graduate of Hampton University in Hampton, Virginia, an HBCU. As a mover and shaker in the community, she serves on numerous civic, community, and state boards, and she serves as the Vice President of Operations at State Farm Insurance in Bakersfield. She is a Silver Star and life member of Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Harlem and Beyond Scholarship awards $200 to Chase McLewis of East High School. The Harlem Renaissance was a movement that spanned the 1920s and was considered to be a rebirth of African American arts. Through Harlem and Beyond, Bakersfield, the organization celebrates the Harlem Renaissance and through fundraising efforts brings famous poets, musicians, intellectuals, and others to the community. The award's chairman is Dr. Pamela Smith. The C.B. Hodge Memorial Scholarship awards $100 to each of the following students: Talia Mosley of West High and Jalen Hudgens of Highland High School. The award is given on behalf of Reverend Charles Benjamin Hodge, a brilliant scholar and Army chaplain who graduated from West Point Academy. He was a proponent of education at the highest level. Jeannie Hill, sorority member, established this memorial in her father's name. The Ruby Kelly Scholarship awards $300 to Travion Banks. This award is given in memory of Dr. Will G. Kelly, who was a graduate of Chapter High School. In 1963, he became only the second African American to finish the University of California at Berkeley's School of Optometry. He served as president of the National Optometric Association and the California State Board of Optometry. Throughout his life, he was involved in the recruitment and training of minorities for education and career opportunities. His sister, Ruby Kelly, is the sponsor of this award. The Ronnie and Holly Mitchell Scholarship awards $150 to Michaela Banks of Bakersfield High School. This scholarship is given on behalf of Holly Mitchell, retired Kern County Deputy District Attorney and graduate of HBCU Howard University's School of Law in Washington, D.C. And her husband, Ronnie Mitchell, is retired oil field operator and supervisor and current owner of Il Crafty's Snow Cream Frozen Dessert Food Truck here in Bakersfield. Mr. Mitchell serves as Vice President and Board Member on the St. John Manor Board of Directors. Both continue to work and serve in the community and advocate for fairness and equality for all people. And finally, the Robert and Russell Reader Scholarship awards $100 to each of the following students: Jordan Shell of Liberty High School and Tony McCarthy of Stockdale High School. This scholarship is given by Robert and Russell Reader, retired educators and entrepreneurs in the community. Robert, who was a professor emeritus at Bakersfield College, served for 40 years as a counselor, teacher, and coach. Russell served for 40 years in education as a teacher, counselor, vice principal, and principal in the local schools in Bakersfield. They are business owners and are actively involved in civic and humanitarian activities in the city. Robert is a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and Russell is a member of Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Thank you to this group for working with these students to give them their scholarships. At this time, sorority members Ms. Shirley Gordon and Mrs. Ashley Davis will recognize the 8th grade honor roll students.
Thank you, Raquel. It is our honor to recognize over 250 students who attended middle and junior high schools here in Kern County. These students achieved honor roll status. Today, we salute and congratulate the class of 2020, the principals and the staffs of these schools. Your support has been just absolutely remarkable. Now, we will recognize each school and the number of African-American students achieving honor roll status. Certificates of recognition are being presented to each student. These certificates are being distributed by the schools. So let's recognize the junior high school students and their schools. Actors Junior High School, 7 students. Cato Junior High School, 17 students. Chipman Junior High School, 13 students.
Compton Junior High School, 13 students. Kern Middle School, 25 students. Downtown Junior High School, 5 students.
Edison Middle School, 1 student. Emerson Middle School, 22. Fairfax Junior High School, 2 students.
Fruitvale Junior High School, 4 students. Greenfield Middle School, 7 students. McKee Middle School, 8 students.
Norris Middle School, 13 students. Olivier Junior High School, 14 students. Rosedale Middle School, 17 students.
Sequoia Middle School, 19 students. Sierra Junior High School, 6 students. Stone Creek Junior High School, 9 students.
Tevis Junior High, 35 students. Thompson Junior High School, 16 students. Warren Junior High School, 2 students. Washington Middle School, 11 students. Congratulations, students, as you journey onward to high school and beyond. Congratulations.
Thank you all for watching our virtual graduation awards program. We hope you all enjoyed the program as we honored exceptional students in Kern County. I want to thank you for making our 41st African American Graduation Awards ceremony a great success. Thank you and continue to stay safe.